that was back when we had unique buildings and did not have development. Jake, the Ming may be willing to border you, may be willing to ally you. Oh, why? That's not too far off. Especially if I syncretically join up with the with Confucianism. And Ming is looking pretty good, pretty surprisingly good. They should be proud of themselves. I've only got 173 development. It's a joke. I need to change that with this war. And it is very tempting to go Sunni syncretic now, the more I think about it. Because these lands are going to want to revolt against me when I gobble them up, which I'm going to do. Need that money as well. I wonder if the money is more important than grabbing, say, Rhin. I kind of need that money more than I need the province of Rhin. It's not like I have a claim on it or anything, and I keep it as a nice enclave. That seems like the logical thing to do. It's going to cause overextension that I cannot fight, and that's going to cost me a lot of money in terms of rooting out corruption, so I should stand on these provinces for a little bit of time. Still not sure which I need more. Probably admin, since in the immediate future I need to core a bunch of land. And I need that base tax. Oh, those Russians. Jake, watch out for Persian coalition. The Persians were not part of this potential coalition. Although, I wonder if the Persians would be interested in an ally. They would not. They would certainly not. Why do people always see me as so weak? Maybe the Ottomans would. Certainly not. Maybe it's high time that I labelled Muscovy as my rival, but I don't want to do that unless they do it to me. Because they may eventually cancel the mission, stop being hostile, and then decide, nah, we're cool. Which would be nice, but unlikely. Muscovy are never going to fight me, though. Not in a million years. Perhaps I should explain why. You can't declare war on somebody who you receive trade power from. So unless Muscovy break that, they're not going to wage war upon me. They might break it, but I believe the AI does not do that very often. Okay, I need 360 admin to core all this, so I'm just waiting on that. And that's only going to take another year or so. Don't have to worry about call for pizza or anything like that in this short amount of time, and it gives me time to generate some ducats, since I am looting whilst I'm here. A wee touch, but I am. I will survive. Be the wild card, Jake. Embrace syncretic Shia. Purge all the heathen scum. I will end up bordering Shia, which is rather nice, so I could. Alright, so Muscovy are now claiming my provinces. This is getting a little bit frightening, to the point where I should probably start putting my focus on military. Probably. Because if I had the Spanish square, I'd be able to defeat them if they attacked me. Except I probably wouldn't, because I don't have any forts, nor do I have the money for forts. And although I grab Astrakhan, Astrakhan is a pathetic fort. Its location is just so useless. Golden Horde is one of my favourite nations to play, and I seldom keep that fort in Astrakhan. Sometimes in the early days, just in case I get jumped. Someday I'll do another quick Golden Horde playthrough, because I maintain they really are one of my favourite nations to play as. Jinx, maybe the Holy Roman Empire could save me. Because no kidding, I'm a little afraid of Muscovy. But I would need to appeal to Muscovy's enemies, which includes Austria. And they are, not interested, not in the slightest. Oh well. Jake, do you ever run into Knur at work, or CK Nur? I'm never quite sure how to work around his name. But very often, why? After all, whenever I do these streams, he's the guy behind the scenes setting it all up. Jake, if you swap to syncretic Sunni before taking the land, will you generate less AE? Can't change while I'm at war. I'm also... I think I'd rather purge out Sunni, even though it is the better decision to go syncretic with Sunni. I think flavor-wise I'd rather purge it. Come on, nation, we can start making money now. Make money, money make. Why are they gotta be such an asshole? All that trust that I didn't even build up is wasting away. Maybe HR, you can save me. What blasphemy is that, Jake? Well, taken us almost 100 years to get on our feet here. It does feel bad to just lose it so quickly, but we won't lose it. I'm confident I can take on the Muscovites. All this power projection though, it's wonderful. But I have the advantage over Muscovy, if only for a short time. Nice to get these conversions going, I mean, really nice. Perhaps I should be doing it on the more developed provinces. Even though it takes a while. I could throw down the clergy, but they don't quite have the influence to be helping us out fully with that. This I don't like either. I think we'll just placate them further. Keep it nice and low, because it's going to be a fair while before I get them integrated. Unless, of course, that... No, he's not here. I need a diplomat to help me out. It's not diplomat though, is it? It's statesman. Probably better bang for buck to do the ones that I don't get the non-accepted culture on. Which is you. Wow, 10 development and I never did you. Okay, we have the admin to take all this land. And I'm certainly taking all of that money. Let's see, 95 if I do it that way, or 99 if I do it that way. Excellent. It's all the little tricks that really add up. I tell you what. This is going to hurt me in terms of rooting out corruption. Nagai, Chagatai, and Timurids. Should I be a little worried about that, I wonder? I mean, Nagai wouldn't worry me if I just declare war on them straight away. Timurids and Chagatai, would they coalition me? Potentially. But you can't worry about these things forever now, can you? I'll get Holy War on Nagai, and I will probably Holy War Nagai. It's the right thing to do. Except they have cores on all of this land, which means it's even longer than I'm going to enjoy a whole bunch of corruption. Fortunately, yeah, we're alright on the corruption, I mean, really. Holy War on a bunch of people that hopefully won't attack me. I don't want to label any of these people my rivals at the moment. And... okay, I don't care about one province getting a powerful noble on the go. We're looking okay. Golden Horde naturally going bankrupt since I ripped all their money away. They transfer trade power to the Timurids, what a joke. Jake, you said worrying was pointless. Thanks for reminding me of that. Okay, so the Timurids can't coalition me because we have a truce, but that truce is going away in a few short months. Bully. And I do not want to raise autonomy around here. So hopefully I don't land myself some separatists like the Nogai separatists who wish to rise up everywhere. And will probably rise up very soon, and I don't have the army or the money to defeat them. What a pity. The guys surely have some money for me, though. It's just that fighting them means delaying the coring. Yeah, I'll just have to fight Nagai wherever they rise up. Jake, Nagai is also bankrupt. They will never join the coalition. Nice reminder. Oh, there goes that Timurid's thingamajigger, and would you look at that, they are not interested. Recently came into threat, ensures that they will not do it again. Of course I could fight them over it, but that seems like a poor idea at this time. And those Nagai are about to rise up, so I should be ready for them, even though it's painful on the bank. So many rebels. Keep doing God's work. Rooting out corruption is a tad expensive for me, but it won't last. I just need to get these conversions done. It would be useful if I got my units together under the great leadership of my king, and I try to find the best place to defend, which is nowhere because it's all steppes or desert, or otherwise nothing defensive for me. They must be building up the spy network. I truly hope they die in a ditch. Just like my bank account. Not enough rivals is going to start kicking me. Perhaps I should just rival Muscovy, then I might start finding some useful friendships. Okay, they hate me beyond measure now, but no, I still shouldn't rival them. Jake, why not let a little corruption build up, then repay it when it's cheaper? No. It's probably the better thing to do, since I would lose corruption due to positive stability. But I still want to root it all out. I want to be eligible for the good events. Nagai, I want your province, I'll be honest. It's just sitting there. It deserves to be mine. So many people building up spy networks against me. The annoying thing is, even once I take Chagatai's land inside of me, it's a whole load of Sunni. Maybe I really should go syncretic. It would be the smart thing to do, but I just want to purge it. Holy smokes, that's scary. Once these pretender rebs knock Nagai out, though... Oh, actually, forget scary. This is an opportunity. Oh shoot, no, I've got Nagais to worry about. Wouldn't be too surprised if Chagatai are eyeing me up now. Since when has Sweden been a useful ally, Jake? Remember Swedish strats. Thing is, even though Sweden lost a lot of development around here, Sweden are strong. They do outdo Muscovy on the field of battle. Alright, what's even worth converting right now? These are all pathetic developments. We'll do the one that gives us a bigger bang for buck right now. Jake, think about this. Do you want to run or ruin Sunni days, or do you want to eradicate Blurple religion? Can I just take them all down and go pure... Yeah, pure Tengri. Is that 5 years of local settler increase, or quarantine, or Roman fever? Yeah, we'll get the Roman fever, because I really like Rome. I like it a lot. I have to pay a little bit of attention to my states and territories there. Oh! Oh my lord. Yeah, it's really not meant to be that they end up larger than force limit, but it is what it is. Now, where are they gonna go? Nagai separatists of Perm. I really hope they help me out here. I could fight them, and they might help me. They probably would. like that part as well. No, I'm not going to make it in time for that. Alright, help me out, vassal. He should help me out. He's a nice guy, right? Clergy gaining influence isn't quite as bad as it once was. I don't really have the money to support him, that's the joke of it all. Alright, as I suspected, they're coming to join in, but we got rather lucky there. And everything just worked out. Just lovely. Just lovely. Of course, there are others that wish to rise up. There we go, this will save us so much money. I mean, I'm glad we now have this excellent ruler, but okay, lower Yik. I don't care how good he is. He's not so good that I'm going to allow him to seize control. I would like a general at this point. Ugh. The joke here is that it's going to appear as 666 on the rebel screen, I'm sure. Wow, okay. He's really good and he's strong. And it would be a free army. Oh well, what's done is done. Now, why can't all pretenders be that great? Our beloved Inquisitor is dead. Emphasis on beloved, he was truly amazing. He converted so many. And I would like to appeal to the clergy to give me another, but I fear that I would give them too much control over my country. And I can only use it every 30 years, that's harsh. Yeah, there's no other Inquisitor for the job. In fact, it's looking pretty bad in terms of useful advisors. Where to go? Sinking a lot of money on these provinces, and in the end they are worth so very little. But what must be done must be done. I was eyeing up this time that I could strike Nagai's only province when it gets taken by pretenders, and I just waltz in there since it'll have no garrison. But it doesn't matter now since all those provinces have been... Alright. I need to statify them and then core them again. I have enough to core the whole bunch. But I should look at it from a state's point of view. Saratov is quite nice. Astrakhan is pretty nice. These two I could not care less about. And I'm not very keen on having to fight Golden Horde separatists at all. But they're going to rise up anyway. Okay, you can be a state. You're already a state. I do not care about this one province. How else are we looking on the states and territories? Like I said, I don't care about these. Astrakhan is pretty good. Astrakhan is pretty damn not bad. This one. Jake, beware the next great threat. Korea is snaking up like a solid snake. Korea did amazing last time, didn't they? They formed the shape of a giant gun. It's probably because they are so closely tied to the Ming. That is actually a bit concerning, but we should be able to destroy them on the military front. Shirvan's kind of getting in the way of my beloved Astrakhan area. It's 13 development, which well should be mine, and they don't have any friends. But neither do Nagai, and if I'm going to be picking on people without friends, I might as well make it Nagai. Nagai, your land is now forfeit. And I'm halfway towards getting my good friend Kazakh inside me. Go figure, the nobility demand a bit of land. I think there's a province around here that has considerably more manpower than anything else. It's probably Ukek. There you go, nobility. Now get off my back. And of course, Deasphalt. Ugh, that was scary. I thought those were Condottieri fighting me. Right, Kuznetsk. That's my wonderful colony, right? Sure. Actually going to give me twice as much tax now. What a bonus. This guy's nothing all that special, and just dump the cavalry and the rest of the people walk away. So now I'm being told to reclaim my lands from Muscovy. I'll get right on that, okay? I'll figure out a way. Ah, shoot. Wasn't paying attention to that, was I? Now, thankfully, these are Astrakanis, which means they will want to run into Shirvan. Shirvan probably won't be able to fight them because I'm on Tech 11 and they are on Tech 8. But it's still a shame, since there's no defensive capabilities for me around here. But we'll finish off Nagai and then move on in. It's to be expected that we're going to see a fair few of these, but Kennedy, I do not want you rising up. I'm just going to increase autonomy so we don't have to have any Kazanis. That was a foolish move, actually. They could have spread around Muscovy. Oh well, what's done is done. Etkaratis, Sarsin and Saratov. That's these three provinces. I can't actually increase autonomy in all three of them. Two of them are, one of them is high in autonomy. And this one, do I really want to? I mean, I'm losing out on all of its income if I do that. Plus, they're probably going to go into Muscovite land anyway. As expected, they make their way into Shirvan, and Shirvan can do nothing about it. Jake, what is this green plus sign next to the money icon? I know it might seem odd, but I am making money. Oh dear. I do not want a daughter. But I do want 455. Ulga. No, I think the chat can come up with a better name for our female heir. No jokes, mind. Just a good name. Again. I don't know these places. It's such unfamiliar territory for me. Okay, again, we can just give them their local autonomy. I care not for that 3 development. Oh my, Kazakh, you are gunning for it. I don't hate you for that, but you're probably gonna die. You're dying. Well, at the very least, it makes my relative power look better. Let's try and make our way there before they get better, and shame they captured the province, but what isn't a shame is that I'll probably destroy them. As for you, I only really came for the money, but the province is a lovely extra benefit. I forget, is it part of something that I care about? Not really. I'll just keep it for me then. But yeah, the money is pretty damn important. Free marketplace, granted, but I'll just increase autonomy straight away since I do not care about it. Okay, people apparently like Ulga and Tina. Gustavia Adolphus. Man, chat went to bad places. Although, I'll tell you what I did like there. Beatrice. Am I even spelling that right? It is a bit late. Beatrice. Lead our nation well. Oh god, John Pure made me a rival? Okay, sure, why not? I was running out of rivals anyway. Okay, the Golden Hordes wish to rise up very soon. I would like to be able to combat them from the get-go, rather than having to raise autonomy around here. Might feel like a bit of a waste, and in a sense it is. Saratov is the likely point of them rising up. It was their old capital after all. But what I really like is that the family lives on. The great Permians. Velikopermsky. Alright, Muscovy, you have land that should be mine. Oh, I can't do it because we have a transfer trade power relation. Well, Muscovy, you win this time, but only for now. I'm in a very delicate situation here, I can't argue with that one. And Jump, you're looking very big and strong, even if I want to beat up the Chagatai. I've got something meaty to deal with. The Timurids I would also really like to beat up. I have no friends to do so, but then again I do have my vassal. And as I think about it, those cores really should be mine. I need to think about how they fit in with states and territories as well. Kazakhstan would look good, but I also just generally want to carve up the Timurids. Persia would be a lovely friend in dealing with that, but it's also the issue that I'm quite a long way away from inheriting. Oh, right. Even further away now. Just gonna sack you. Hopefully I get the advisor. I do not. Okay. This calls for... is it an ability? Diplomat? Is it? No, it's not. It's a statesman that I need. Curses. I needed a statesman. Oh well, what can you do? I'm going to try sacking you, but I don't hold any hopes, and I'm not going to try a third time. Yeah, go figure. It's just throwing my money away at that rate. Glorious colonial range, yeah. Far from what I'm needing at the moment. Let's grab ourselves a Saiyan. Perm's not looking bad by any stretch of the imagination, but... wrong province, and they're pretty strong. I'd rather they ran into me, that way they take the penalty, but they have a scary amount of shock. Go on, run into the Muscovites. They wouldn't go to Penza though, it's not a golden core. Heck, it's not even worth me fighting these guys, is it? Oh, well, Lithuania. You're such a lovely country sometimes. Probably still drowning in that inflation. Let's route that out a bit. Go on, go to Tambov. Go to Tambov. You'll get a fight worthy of your time, I guarantee it. Ah, curses. Nobody wants to be the one to fight the rebels. It's kind of cute. Oh, the Sunni zealots are not so cute though. Iglino. Iglino. Yes, that's right here, right? It's fine, they'll go away before they have any chance to rise up. This is a shame, they're going to spread around here, but they will eventually fall into Lithuanian or Muscovite land. In the meantime, they're going to spread +5 separatism. A shame, but not something I can't work around. Muscovy appears to be eyeing you up, Jake. I do not fear the Muscovites. I fear this, though. I fear that a lot. My diplomatic reputation is hurting me here, and I appear a bit weaker, so... thankfully, I just have the prestige to placate their rulers. but I need a stronger army, even if I don't pay them properly. So I need to get myself up